Welcome.
If
It is
you would be so kind, Noah, just hop over
Yes.
to like my stream and just see if everything sounds good.
Okay, Kyle.
Thanks, brother.
Anything for you, Kyle?
Now I will get a
Oh.
little more
You shut up
quieter
immediately.
and stuff.
Waiting for you.
Oh, okay. Oh, like I showed up on your homepage?
No, it says waiting for Aklakoth. Yeah, now.
I
Give it a little
believe
like-
you've done this.
Can't believe you've done this.
Ah, fuck.
Dumpling, you want scritches, buddy? Come here.
Okay, there we
No,
go.
I'll
Yeah,
call
it sounds good.
Ponzo.
Kyle.
You've done
No.
this? Alright, cool.
Fine.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Oh
Ponzo,
god,
you
we're
guys-
gonna wait again.
Nope.
We're able to actually roll dice in person now? Oh my god. I think? Question mark?
I don't
That
really,
would be
even
such
if
a
I,
fucking pain in the ass.
yeah,
What
I'm just gonna do it on here because I still have to find a way to show it on the camera with the blur.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And I mean, it's not like anybody's gonna be able to fucking see the numbers on your dice.
Yeah.
It's like, unless you can zoom in. You pull your fucking webcam off and
Yeah.
bring it down.
Ooh, zoom.
I believe he left. Alright, you fucking cat.
My Discord crashed.
Ah,
Oh,
you can't
no.
see it. Damn. Very unfortunate event. Damn.
We'll hear your dice, and then you could just roll it in game anyways.
Fuck
But we'll
you.
get the ambiance of your dice rolling.
Fuck you. Okay. Well, this is a good streaming look. With my
dice are
door
kinda fun.
there.
I need to do something about these brick walls if I'm ever gonna stream.
Yeah.
What my plan
basement looks
is
fucking ugly.
just get like any type of like those Japanese screens, put them behind you, and then if you want to have something that isn't that screen in the background, you can literally just put like
Green
like
screen
I have
and
like a quilt that my grandma made that's like the size of what one of those screens would be, and I'm gonna like put it in front of it, so I have just like this nice backdrop in the background.
Like,
There we
I wish this was really, really big. Not the gun.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, this is
I
difficult.
had a taller back.
My tapestry.
Okay.
Yeah, you can make it wider. Yeah, put a tapestry on front of the screen or whatever behind you, and you could do that
Yeah.
too.
If I could fucking find something to like hook it up like in the middle of the room and bring it in closer, I think that'd be
You
fun.
could screw something into your ceiling that you could like hang a rod over, basically, or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
By the way,
Background.
the reason I was called away, there was a spider outside that was straight up maybe like this big
Ah,
across,
no, thank you.
like 3 or 4 inches. It was very scary.
Hog.
I thought
it
she
a
was
banana
exaggerating
spider?
when she said, I don't know, but I thought she was exaggerating when she said the size of my hand, and then I looked at it and I was like, oh,
What color was
Hog.
it?
Okay.
like dark brown, black. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Weird.
Big
Okay.
boy
I've
spider.
seen banana spiders in like South
I
Carolina.
have to. In
It could be.
Georgia.
Fucking huge.
Too big for a wolf spider.
Yeah, and those are usually more gray.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was like a really dark brown or a black. Okay, so last session, the notes are actually incredibly short because not a lot of events happened. It was mostly like role play. So Party
Alright, I'll go
discusses
back
what to
the
do.
video.
Party discusses what to do next.
Okay.
They discuss the platinum could be infused into the weapon that they want to use to kill Alden. They discuss the possibility of Alden's men going to the other safe houses and debate their options for travel. Either go to Rue and seek out Feigr, or stop at every safe house to find the chapter heads and warn them about Alden's men. They start to think it may be best to go with someone who they know to be an ally, Feigr in Rue. The remaining question is how to get there. They consider stealing a boat from Alden's men. They decide that the best course of action is to go to Belmere and try to charter a boat from the harbor there. The group disguises Gerard in order to help him and to help hide him while they go through Belmere, giving him a cloak to hide beneath as well as dyeing his hair and giving him a facial scar. The party heads to the docks and Gerard is spotted immediately by Hatchet, an old partner of his, from when he was and worked with him quite a lot. You could have been a woman, and he probably wouldn't have seen you.
Yeah, I could have done that. You said
Gerard
no.
specifically said, "Fuck that! I will never." He's going to where was I? Oh, an old partner from when he was a guard and worked with him quite a lot. He's going to Quethlin and offers to give the party a lift to Rue on the way. Iona recalls that Quethlin is a city of secrets where currency is not accepted. Murgo offers to make Hatchet a lot of drugs. The party go to Gloom Road in order to buy an alchemical set, and they set off for Rue and come close to landing in the city. We're gonna retcon.
You didn't say that we made a whole bunch of drugs. What the fuck?
You did make a bunch of drugs. You bought an alchemical set.
Speaking of the town not accepting money, maybe I could do things to all these bone needles and use that as currency.
We'll see. I have not played Quethlin yet, so.
I made 15 pounds of pixie dust.
Yeah, from 3 pounds.
Hell yeah.
So much fucking drugs.
That's what the nat 20 got us.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna retcon the end of the last episode where you guys arrived in Rue. We're gonna retcon a little bit. We're gonna go back to the night before you arrive in Rue. You're gonna be on the boat with Hatchet and his men. And we're gonna have that conversation that we were too distracted to have before. If that's
all right
with everybody.
All right, Murgo, we're making drugs.
We've already made the drugs.
Yeah, at this point, you guys have made the drugs.
Yeah, that is...
We're all sitting
This is
around
just-
like a fucking a crate, and you guys are like cutting it up, fucking making lines.
yeah.
I'm just
Mr.
watching.
Murgo, it's time to cook.
Oh my god.
Does anyone know how much a kilo weighs? Because I don't fucking know.
I think it's about a kilo.
Kilogram? It's
kilo.
1,000 grams?
What about a kilo of feathers compared to a kilo of, iron?
Nah,
That's
those
easy.
are too damn
A
light.
kilo of iron is heavier than a kilo of feathers.
Because it's iron, of course. Okay,
Of course.
so we'll say you guys are here for now. Here-ish. So you guys are close. We'll say, I don't know, here-ish. One more day. So you guys are on the boat with Hatchet. It's about supper time, so you all go and go to chow down on the meal that he's prepared for you. He was even courteous enough to take your orders beforehand. So you all get a little bit of your favorite, not quite as good as Mama used to make, but definitely still pretty good food, considering you're on a boat. And he sits down with each of you, and
I'd like to sit next to my homeboy. Pat him on the shoulder.
Thanks. You smack the mutton while he's trying to eat it. You smack his hand and it misses his mouth and he looks at you. Pissed off.
My bad.
No charisma.
No charisma.
So you sit down and he looks around at all of you. And he goes, "Why are you headed to Rue? Any reason in particular? Of all the places to go."
Hatchet, I promised you that I'd explain everything, and I'll do just that. And that's exactly what happened.
And then I told him everything.
And then he learned the truth.
So that here we are now. What the fuck?
Austin?
Cutting drugs?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were fucking wanking it.
I thought he was smacking the space bar on his
I was
keyboard.
like, why? What
Getting
happened?
my lead pencil.
Oh.
into it.
Okay, well, that wasn't very informative. Anybody else have a more detailed reason as to why you'd be going to Rue?
Oh, we can't just say we can't just.
No,
do
I
it
want
again.
this is a conversation. Otherwise, why the fuck would we have this conversation? We would have just started in Rue.
No, fair enough.
I'm gonna let Homeboy and Gerard talk. I'm just cutting
Yeah.
up drugs right now.
Gerard, you're the one that said you'll tell me.
I did.
So go ahead, go on. Why you going to Rue?
How keen are you on Alden?
Yeah, that's a good starting point.
Well,
Be honest.
you remember that time he called for Bugsy after that crackdown went bad? You remember?
Aye.
He's a fucking sick son of a bitch, I'll tell you that much.
Alright. I think we're all in agreement. We're trying to take him down. We're overthrowing the king. And we tried a few weeks back. Didn't turn out so well, though.
They weren't as prepared as I thought they would be.
Oh, you're with the resistance.
I wouldn't
Right.
say that.
No, who you with?
Right now, we're just with by ourselves.
You've got 4 people going up against a fucking king.
We're looking for where we might be able to find more help.
Well, that
What
king
happened-
is a right bastard, ain't he?
But
Well,
I think
why-
now you can understand why we were in quite a rush to get out of
Well,
Vermillion.
bastard is one thing, but I was given orders from something else to come around and join y'all little party over there.
Yeah.
so you've all got reasons then for wanting the king dead.
I
What are 4
I didn't,
people?
but now I do.
What changed? What might have changed?
He murdered somebody I was very interested in learning more things from. And I have like a very like a bright glint in my eye
You can see,
momentarily.
You can see a ghost image of Shoppy show up in your iris.
Shoppy!
Shoppy!
And Ren. One eye is Shoppy, one eye is Ren.
Yeah. The 2 loves of me life. Shoppy and Ren.
Dopey.
So
Young changeling knows nothing.
he killed them, like, personally.
He murdered a whole village.
Of course,
If-
yes.
Got no
he has
evidence
gotta
of
do it.
that one.
We have a
Yes.
note!
What? What's that have to do with him killing them? You have a note?
He
Is it-
said that we don't have all proof of that. I said we have a note.
Got
Oh,
no
But
evidence
not like he didn't do it
physically
personally
killed
with his
them.
hands. Like he
I
did personally.
Wait, I forget, was
stabbed
the
with
sword
them.
was the sword in Ren one of the king's knight swords, or was it
Yeah.
like a okay.
It was one of the guard swords, yeah.
The only
I
note we
imagine
have
he
is,
just sent like a troop of fucking men to go and raid the town. The king
He
didn't
might
Yeah,
have
we-
been
lead the
with
charge
them.
himself.
Well,
but
you don't
I
know.
mean,
That's what I was- that's what I was-
True,
yeah.
true. We don't know.
It was.
Iona assumes that he was there.
The notes were signed -A.
Yeah.
So I don't know
those,
if he was
those
there.
could easily been like pre-written notes though.
He has like a drawer full of notes that all have like vague threats on them.
Like,
Like-
no, like, he wrote it. He handed it to the captain
Yeah.
of whatever squad. That's
Mm.
what
It's all just
Okay.
pre-signed.
Yeah,
He's,
yeah.
he's a king.
It's
Why
just
the
his
fuck would the
letterhead,
king go
what do
and
you
burn down a
mean?
town
Yeah.
personally? He's got more important shit to do, like taxes.
Taxes and sleeping with 70 women.
I thought you were just sleeping with sirens.
So
sexual relations with that warlock.
with that warlock. So you've seen him then, or nay?
Nay, not yet.
No.
Yet. Well, he does tend to be pretty hands off, so not many have, honestly.
Currently,
Uh,
not seeking him out right this moment because we're a little short-handed.
Well,
Trying to.
didn't you run into him at the town you fled?
Say that again.
Didn't you run into him at the town you fled?
Not him specifically. However,
The king? No, we
that,
were actually out on a mission for one of the resistance leaders. When we came back, the entire fucking town was burnt to the ground. He had a letter.
I'm a,
with
Multiple
his name on
letters.
it. Yeah, multiple letters.
You know, that tracks, honestly. How someone that young can be so cruel? Honestly, must be a bad upbringing or something.
Wait, how old is the king? Would I know this already?
Mm-mm. This
Oh,
is
okay.
this is conversation in character. This is new information to you guys.
The king is young.
I would know how old the king is. I would know. I don't, but my Gerard would know.
Would he?
Why wouldn't
Maybe
he? He worked in the town. Wouldn't residents of Belmere know how old a king is?
You would think. That'd be
yeah,
interesting.
I would think it makes sense. I feel like Gerard would have that information. But if you say that people don't know how old the king is, then I guess not.
Well, let's do this conversation. Gerard has not seen the king. We'll say that.
Okay.
Let's go with that, and then throughout this conversation, we'll see. He's fairly young. He's in his 20s, but he's been king for a lot longer than that.
I mean, he's older than me. He can't be that young.
He's yeah.
Right now I look like 30.
Yeah. He's got that blue-eyed group. What's the name? The Order of the Blue Eye. They keep him young for as long as possible. You know, that group of mages or whatever they are.
Fuck.
So you're saying the king is kept alive because of magic?
Aye. Not sure how though. The whole thing's pretty secretive, really. But aye, scary that one.
How did you come
Murgo
to learn
would-
about this?
I've got connections. Never seen him myself personally, but I know people around. What were you gonna say, Paul?
At the mention of magic, Murgo would like to think on that with his Arcana ability.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like he was gonna do the big like chin.
I would like to think.
Oh, he's gonna do that too, but it's like,
Yeah, sure. You can roll Arcana. Yeah.
And then when he said I want to possibly roll something for...
I was gonna say maybe history because think on if my family has, relayed any information about that.
Okay, so we'll do in order then. We'll do Murgo and then Iona and then Emet.
Yeah, let Iona go.
So, Murgo, you think to the knowledge you've acquired, and you realize that there's a lot of very dark magic out there. And from your understanding, we'll throw a little bit of history in here too. From your
roll on that
understanding,
as well.
no, you don't have to. From your understanding, the Order of the Blue Eye is a group of mages who they're legendary because each of those mages is incredibly powerful. They have access to magic that not very many people do. And they're basically the best of the best magic users. Their entire job is to keep the King of Alms Manor alive for as long as possible. And Iona, were you going to roll a history check?
Yeah, I was thinking about doing a history check or... No, yeah, it probably would have been history check.
Yeah, I would have done history.
So let me do... Iona, you can roll a history check, and Emet then can roll a history check if Iona's isn't good enough. And I'll just lump all of this into one big...
would you rather me give her the help action for that?
Sure, that works.
I was also just going to preface with, in addition to just the history on that, maybe I want to also ask him your connections. If I would love to maybe prove worthy to learn about these connections someday, and also just to promise like a facilitation of possible connection. If I get like a good history roll, maybe I know a little bit too that I can like show him I know some information about things.
Sure, okay.
Just with my my researcher ability, like maybe I'm like recalling that maybe I know a little bit about the fact that there are these wizards good at like knowing about keeping him alive.
I'll keep those as two tiny tidbits of separate information. So we'll do this history check will count for both, I guess. But I'm gonna lump it into what I'm telling you.
Yeah, more giving Iona's intentions for it.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
With help action, I just get advantage, right?
Yeah, you do. Okay, I'll accept that. That's fine. So yes, this group has kept kings alive. Alden would be the... Is it fourth? Fourth? or fifth, one of the two, kings. The last few have been alive for anywhere between like 1.5 to 2,000 years each-ish.
Wait, how long?
1.5 to 2,000 years ish each. Those are all the previous people that have been in the King of Alms Manor position, or one Queen of Alms Manor. But God, I just lost my train of thought. Anyway, the Order of the Blue Eye. Yeah, their whole thing is to keep Alden alive for as long as possible. That's your understanding of them. Does that answer your question, Paul?
Yeah.
Satisfactory. They know some dark magic. If anybody's going to know some weird shit,
It would be them.
it would be them. Some like
Good to know.
magic that isn't widely known.
And these were called the Blue Eyes?
Yeah, the Order of the Blue Eye. Yeah.
Thank you very much. baby.
Thank you.
What?
Weird.
What? How do you don't even know how I'm looking at you? I've got fucking glasses on.
And I'm
Very
assuming that's all back in.
Love you.
Yeah, that's all back in Belmere. Got it.
Yeah. And then I guess I'll wait till you're done to do connections.
No, you're fine.
Okay. So I know Gerard, you weren't as keen on talking to the higher ups there, but the few that I talked to tended to be more open than you'd think about. I don't want to say secrets, but not common knowledge, I guess I'd say.
My
So-
social links.
A lot to the people I talk to, I don't really talk to much anymore. Our relationships just aren't as necessary anymore.
Right?
Would there be anyone well known in the city that you might know would be able to connect with these people? I have a possible idea if we ever go back to Belmere.
Let me see 1 second. Let me find something, and I'll be able to tell you. Aye, Wemmick Dimbrewer was Wemmick, yeah, Wemmoc, Dimbrewer. Wemmick, Dimbrewer. You remember Gerard? Our not our boss exactly, but he was like our boss's boss. Gerard,
I'm just
Oh.
trying to think.
you remember? I know you weren't as keen, so you may not remember. But he's the one that scolded you that one time for taking double rations at the mess hall.
That fucking ass. I don't
Well,
know.
To be fair, you did take double rations.
I did.
You shouldn't have.
I was a little peckish.
Aye, big lad, ain't ya?
How dare he deny somebody
Growing.
their well
Growing boy.
Always growing. Not up,
Hungry
but
lad. Out, not up.
Thank you. I will remember that. Iona's gonna learn when he looks up eventually.
Who was gonna speak? Somebody sounded like they were gonna speak up.
Oh, I just said I.
Oh.
Oh.
Thought you were gonna lead. I thought that was an I as in like I am going to something.
Whose I is in, yeah.
Aye, so but Gerard, you remember that incident with Bugsy? You never saw what was left, did you?
you talking about the explosion?
No. Well, I guess Bugsy really mucked that one up quite a lot. Yeah, but you never saw what was left with him after he got called in by Alden, did you?
What are we talking about? I'm sorry.
The bit with Bugsy. I'm making something up as we go right now.
Oh, okay. All right. I for some
You're
reason I was thinking like maybe this is somebody I know about, but
No, no,
remember?
not quite. Whoa!
Alright.
How did you do that, Paul?
Oh shit!
I'm just dragging and right-clicking.
Dude! Okay, that's sweet. I didn't know you could do that. I have to
Fucking
use that.
gnarly.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But you never saw his remains, did you?
I don't think so. No.
Be glad. You'd have left a lot sooner.
What,
Just then you hear...
What happened to
Oh,
him?
go ahead.
No, go.
You don't...
Then-
You don't want to know.
I don't even want to know.
You didn't want to know. You didn't want to ask. Just then, one of the crewmates steps in. He goes, "Aye, boss. Quidlin's coming up pretty soon." He goes, "Oh." I gotta fucking... I need to just...
coming up.
I just need to...
What do you mean?
I need to keep a... Sorry, I meant Rue. I need to keep a fantasy name generator up just constantly. Hang on. Okay, fine. Here we go.
I mean, technically, they're going to Quethland. It's just Rue's on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand. Makes sense.
Rue's coming up in just a bit, boss. Aye, thank you, Haggis. I'll take care of it from here.
I guess.
Aye, Haggis, me first mate.
A fine name.
He's 43. It's his first job.
Aw.
Glad to give him the
Really?
Like a
opportunity.
smart lad.
Not really.
But not.
I'm glad he's able to.
Shoulders.
He's quite stupid actually, aren't you, Haggis?
Oh, no.
boss.
I'm glad he's able to knock some sense into those of your crew when needed.
Is he?
He's a teddy bear, honestly. Quite
I'm
useless.
glad you-
His entire job is just to come down here and tell me when we're getting close to the next destination.
You're so ruthless with these NPCs.
He's a good lad.
Well, at least you're an equal opportunity employer.
Aye. Equal opportunity. Not equal pay, though.
Well, I mean, if he's not doing as much work as the other people on the ship.
Not as much, try none. He fucking eats like a champ, though, that. Like you wouldn't believe.
Two rations, right?
No, 5, honestly.
Oh,
5.
Oh my.
I don't feel so bad anymore.
That's a
He's a
lot.
fat fucking bastard. Ain't you, Haggis? Oh, okay.
Growing out, not up.
Growing quite
Is-
out.
Is this job done?
Job's done. Yeah. Something
Okay,
you doing? Isn't that what he
That's all
said?
I need.
Something you doing? Okay, that's so we're gonna are we retiring for the night? That was kind of everything I wanted
that
that
was a
conversation.
quick session.
Yeah, that's the whole session. Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining.
You're retiring, right?
Post that shit.
In post it.
Does anybody have anything else they want to ask Hatchet or talk to Hatchet about concerning anything? You can talk to these NPCs about anything.
Mr. Hatchet.
Maybe about drugs.
Yeah.
Guy, sorry, I was taking a swig.
I saw that. It was a very mighty draft. As
Anyway.
for our side arrangement,
Aye, but the pixie dust.
15 pounds. Pure.
I
How much did you spend on that, by the way, total?
Oh, I spent money I didn't even fucking have.
No, I just want to know. What was the total amount invested in?
180 gold, I think, because 60 for you did
Just
plus
3 pounds
the,
at 60 each, plus the...
yeah.
How much
I
was the
spent
alchemical kit?
60,
25?
We charged me 50 for it.
Okay, so if I sell it all, you're looking at a mighty fine 2,000 gold. If I
Jesus.
sell it at market price, of course.
Well, it is rather pure, so I imagine top dollar should be attainable, hopefully.
Well, it depends who'll buy.
If you can't find a
promote it as-
buyer,
Pixie sticks.
Aye, pixie sticks. you want to buy some death sticks?
I've had those. What a fine
I'm sure the kids love them.
Okay, so yeah, that's what you're looking at. Do we want to ask about anything else?
I forget, how long was this boat ride?
Like 13 days, I think.
Would I have had
Almost
the
2 weeks.
time to... First, I'm going to ask him if he even has any books, but if he says yes, would I have had the time to read, like, any interesting books he might have on the ship?
Yeah, it was a pretty boring ride, other than those little things you guys did along the way.
Perfect. Then I would like
Alright.
to do that.
I would like to ask Hatchet. I know now that you two aren't too keen on the king. Are you aware of any of our old mates in the guard that might be willing to join forces against him?
Oh.
Well, me crew's full of quite a lot of people like haggis, if you know what I mean. I know we probably wouldn't be the best to help out. People on
No,
the
I
guard.
don't. I'm sorry. I didn't mean his crew. I meant like when him and I were in the guard.
Yeah.
If we knew anyone.
People on the guard. Not many are willing to go out of their way to help people that aren't themselves. Not many people on the guard, I guess I should say, have a way to view. What the fuck? How do you say it? View outside themselves.
They might just say view.
View
View.
Yeah.
outside themselves. It's hard for them to keep perspective. So you can ask around, but again, can I guarantee anything?
Don't ask too hard. Let's sell
probably
that.
not a very
though.
safe bit to be just asking any old
I
mate.
probably not in hindsight.
As somebody who seems to know the City of Secrets, I think you'd hopefully be more careful than that.
Captain Hatchet.
Just Hatchet, it's okay.
Okay.
Don't have to add the honorific.
Captain Hatchet.
It's alright.
I don't think he's the captain of the boat.
I'm not. I
If he
am.
owns a
I
boat,
am.
he's the
Oh,
captain.
he
I
is.
own. You fucking bastard. Don't
Would you,
disrespect me in my title.
Would you?
That was out of character.
Call me-
Gerard
you
would
have
never
to call me
disrespect
captain now. The rest of the
Gerard.
whole journey.
Would you?
What lad is fine.
Gerard knows he's the captain. Kyle does not know he's the captain.
Kyle does not. He has no idea what a boat is.
No, Kyle's a fucking. I'm a fucking idiot.
You would go ahead, Austin.
Would you know of anyone with my inclination that would be willing to help? You know, some people that would fly a flag with skull and crossbones, perhaps.
Pirates?
Yes.
That's
Oh.
fair, Justin.
Roundabout way to just ask about pirates.
You could have just said pirates. It's not a bad word. I'm
I
a
wanted
fucking
to.
smuggler. I'm a borderline pirate. I just don't steal from people. Although I will say, I don't typically deal with pirates being a smuggler. You know,
Aye.
part of the trade means I'm carrying high value items. So I try to avoid people who are looking out for high value items, you know.
I'm not looking out for high value items. The highest value item to me right now is that king's head on a pike.
I thought you were going to say myself.
Other pirates, that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about.
Aye.
So I typically don't talk to many other pirates. But I'm sure if you talk to anybody at the harbour around any of the shadier parts of Havensmead or Holmes Manor, I guess, you'd probably find somebody eventually. Let me read, Erin, hang on.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. I was just letting you know.
I don't know if I understand what your question is. Hang on, I have to read it again.
More just figured a persuasion check would make more sense unless he just willingly let me read any of the very...
Yeah,
like, if he has any books that he was going to be giving for Questlin, I'm assuming they're like high-value books. But if I don't have to do a persuasion check to be allowed to read those, that
no,
would be...
not at all. I was just going to say, if you want to roll a D100 for me, I'll tell you what book you were able to come across and read.
Aye, so we'll probably find someone out in Rue.
You may. Let's see what that comes out to. A 50! Okay.
Even 50.
Even 50.
On the book roll.
On the
Oh!
book roll.
This is actually fucking crazy, and you'll find out why later. This book is called The Social Practices of Various Avian Humanoids.
What the fuck?
This book tells you all you need to know about interacting with bird people, aka Aarakocra, Kenku, etc.
I can learn to talk to bird people.
And I cannot
What should
believe
Eric
this.
Cochran sound like?
I cannot
Bird
believe
person.
this, but there is an NPC that I planned this week to be in this session that isn't Aarakocra, and I fucking hate that you just happened to find this book.
And this is why I do these types of checks.
Because you never know.
Because you never know. I forgot what you said the title of it was, so I just put
it's-
book on bird people race. No, it's okay. I like my book title.
Okay, sure, fine, yeah. She cares about the contents, not the title.
Yes.
Okay, does anybody else have any questions for Hatchet?
I think we've ran through everyone in the list.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think
we're gonna...
I just like to drink the night away with my old working buddy.
For he's a jolly good fellow.
I'll like sit around the other people on the ship and like practice accents around them and stuff and like like try to get like more accents down.
Okay. I'll have one more thing just to close out that conversation. You should be careful while you're in Rue. There's so many practitioners of dark magic there. It's
Dark
not
magic, you say?
Aye, dark magic. It's not uncommon for travelers to be taken with any number of dark rituals. Sacrificial, sacrificial sacrifices.
I'd like
I'll
to
be
see someone
frank.
try.
I can smell Rue's arcane shittery from here. I can smell the sea air.
Oh yeah, you're gonna hate everybody.
Hatchet.
Aye.
I'm going to kind of like say this in a lower manner after he said stuff about dark rituals and hating magic and shit. Would you know anybody there that would know the rituals for creating a genasi like myself? I've got some questions I need to ask.
Well, Genasi come about in a number of ways, don't they?
Mainly some sort of dark ritual. At
Aye.
least from my understanding.
I know that Higos, which I'm going to say is Hundred-Eyed God of the Stars, Hegos. Higos.
Hegos.
Hegos. Hundred-Eyed God of the Stars.
Oh.
Oh.
Higos. Higos has many followers who congregate there. It's basically like the underbelly of the underbelly. And the higher up the totem pole you are, that means the more practiced you are, the more powerful you have to be, or you'll be eaten alive, basically.
Just to like avoid it. Where do they usually like are known to be around? I think very casually.
They're honestly just all over the place.
My body like is also like glowing, by the way, a little bit at the mention of Higos.
You don't quite want to get mixed up with those folk, I'll tell you that much. A lot of them will do anything to get you off your guard. And after that, you're basically fucked. The organ trade is quite heavy around there.
Well, it's lucky for you. Do Genasi, water Genasi technically don't have organs, do they?
No, they don't.
They're just
You have
Lucky
organs,
I
but they're all
don't
just
have
water.
organs.
Yeah, they're all one big
You
puddle.
got little
and part of
bubbles in
whole
your
body.
stomach.
Yeah.
Lucky for you, I don't have organs.
Lucky for you, you don't have organs. Doesn't affect me. Okay, that's the end of that conversation. If you guys have any more questions, that's fine, but that was the end of that. That's where I wanted to end that conversation.
Real fast.
Yes.
Can I retroactively roll an insight check when I asked him how he felt about the king?
Sure.
Good idea.
Go ahead.
Just for so we know for future conversations.
Yeah.
The fuck? Did I not roll?
Do it.
I just clicked it.
And then, sorry, for
Roll
when
a
he was talking
D100.
about the followers, he just was saying in general they're here in Rue, or was he saying that
Right.
there's anywhere
I believe
particularly
General.
there? Okay.
In general.
They're just in Rue in general, yeah.
Okay.
What is that insight roll?
Oh, man.
I think it's a
Out of the
3.
He's true. He's trustworthy. He's been my friend for a long time.
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't see any issues with what he said at all.
Yeah, you gotta
Wow.
roll it with disadvantage because he's your friend.
Twice. Really, like...
Oh, so it like lagged.
Yeah.
Like, I clicked it, and I'm like, I thought it rolled. So I clicked
Yeah.
it again. There we go. Real
Okay, well,
quick,
either-
I just want to... That rolled instantly. That was very weird.
Okay.
Okay.
Either way, yeah, you feel like he's trustworthy. You don't feel like he has any particular reason to lie about it. And you don't see him as you feel that he truly grieves for Bugsy.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody else? Anything?
No.
No.
Okay. So night falls, and the last day of your trip happens quite uneventfully. You end up getting to Rue without any real issues from there.
Sorry, real quick. Would I know what kind of people, like, race-wise are mostly in Questland, or is it just a mix of a bunch of different types of people?
It's everything. It's everything.
Okay.
There tend to be a
Then
lot
never
more
mind.
like Dro and sorts of races in Quethland. And Kenku. There's a lot of Dro and Kenku, but equally there are a lot of other things. But not equally, but majority is going to be Dro and Kenku type races.
I'm going to need you to resize mine, because I didn't pull mine out, so I can't control that piece on the board.
Oh, really? Okay.
Let me see.
Wait, I see 2 Gerards on the
Oh,
board.
wait.
Yeah.
You know what?
No,
I
that
probably
one
could have.
disappeared.
I just didn't have my select on. I had the fucking ruler on.
Oh.
I need 3 screens, I swear to God.
Yeah, I was supposed to get my power cord for my third monitor up
Oh my god.
today, but it comes tomorrow. So it's annoying.
Am I out
Okay.
here still? I am out here still.
As
We out here.
you near Rue, night is beginning to fall again. So it's been 24 hours pretty much since you had that conversation with Hatchet. You're able to deboard without issue. Hatchet waves you off, and Murgo, once you handed the drugs to him, he reassures you that he'll find a way to pay you if he can get them moved. If he can move them.
All right.
When we get off the boat, I want to look like a drow.
Okay.
I'm just looking
You
at
asked about Quethlin, right? Not Rue?
no, I was asking about Roos, or
Oh,
sorry.
we'll say Rue is a bunch of different things.
Okay.
We'll say Rue is everything. You can pick and choose exactly what you want to look like in Rue.
Okay.
Though keep in mind it's full of seedy type people, so
Yeah.
you can choose how you look. Okay. As you step down the ramp, a fog begins to become more noticeable as you get to the level of the street. You see, although it's nighttime, Rue is a bustling town. Seems like it's bustling especially at night. It has quite a bit of verticality. And you can see platforms that dot the town, rising up above, or raised up above the level of a lot of the other buildings. There are stairs that lead up to a couple of these platforms, but they're also connected by bridges here and there. These buildings are of unknown use. You can't really tell what they're used for just by looking at them. You get the sense that it's very easy to get lost in the city if you're unfamiliar, which you are. And the light fog lying in the street gives the city a sense of foreboding. And there seems to be a steady stream of people who flit from road to road, glancing at you from under their hoods briefly before picking up their pace and moving swiftly out of sight. It's like the entire town's on edge. You get the feeling that Rue is the sort of place where you would want to keep your hood up and keep an eye over your shoulder at all times. You can see a small square down the street, which is this area here, with what appears to be a pub and an inn on the other side of the plaza. So, like right here.
Oh, man. I want to go, but I don't want to activate your DM trap card.
My DM trap card? What?
That's alright, I've got an Uno reverse.
What is the DM trap card?
What can I see from right here?
It's old. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
Well, I know it's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference, but I just don't know what you mean. What do you mean in terms of what you can see? Are you talking about businesses? Are you talking about people? Are you talking about...
People. I want to know if anybody, like, this is the sort of shit I'm probably used to. Being, you know, a pirate, the roguish type bullshit. I'm probably used to an environment like this, I'd assume. I'm just looking for people that are gonna try and, you know, cut my coin purse, you know, just stuff that can be a threat, try and steal from me,
So-
and the rest of the group, you know, anybody that seems too overly interested in us.
So let's do an insight check then. I guess it'd be
Okay.
where we could go with that.
Come on. Why did mine not roll?
Is Roll20 just lagging?
Let me try
Just give
for
it
mine
a
here.
second, it will roll.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Heyo.
Oof.
Although you're familiar with it, you get the sense that nobody's really out specifically for you. They mostly seem to want to keep to themselves and kind of... Everybody seems to really mind their own business. They have an awareness of the people around them, but they're not targeting you as far as you can tell.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Now that you've gone, who wants to rob me? Looking around like this. Now you're a target. I hope nobody notices my giant jingly pouch attached to my head.
Keeping a coin close. Let's go to the pub.
Ah, joke's on our robbers. I got nothing.
I've gotten wrung dry last session, so...
All my
I
stuff is
don't
like
have
in
a-
the bag of holding, which is like really strapped into me that nobody can get into.
Okay,
I
so
don't
we're
have
heading
that
to...
much money, but...
Are we heading to this pub here?
Also, I guess what I'm
Yeah.
going to do also, if you guys want to know what Iona
everyone's
looks
fine with
like,
it, yeah.
I'm probably just going to change my profile picture there so you know when she's a different race.
She's so small on my screen. I made all the
Right
pictures
now, huh?
small.
She's a Titan. That's all you got to know.
Okay, so I'll name this here.
All right, so she went tiefling.
Who is this?
You guys watched me do it. Like as I'm walking
I
with
was
you
too
guys.
busy failing an insight check. Excuse me.
Yeah, your insight's so bad you didn't even recognize me walking next to you and slowly transforming
Where the
into
fuck
a...
did this person come
It's
from?
like the whole thing of, like, just chilling. Someone walks up. Fuck.
You scared me. Okay, so we're heading towards the pub?
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see it's called the Sleepless Stars.
Good as
It
bad
is
as
called
any.
the Sleepless Stars. I was waiting for you guys to walk.
I'm a
Oh, right, sorry.
Group.
Yeah, I'm in the back. I have to wait.
I'm keeping by the paladin.
Just Jimmy over. Okay.
How does this establishment look? Is this like a shady establishment? Are there better ends to go to?
So I'll say this. So as you approach the Sleepless Stars, you can hear, although everyone seems on edge outside, from inside you can hear like raucous laughter. People seem to be really enjoying themselves.
Yes.
And they seem to be really relaxed inside.
Good God.
How dare they be relaxed?
People having a good time. That's suspicious.
It is.
Well, I'm going to just waddle my way in.
I'll go in.
Everybody's going
Walk in slowly.
slowly.
Somebody knocked at her door, so.
Yeah, I just wanted to. I don't know if she can. I know she has her. She's not muted, but or not deafened. But I just wanted to double check. Oh, Kyle, do you want to find more music for us?
Come on,
Did you just change it?
I'm
Bro.
literally on it. Like,
I
don't
just-
even fret. I got
Literally,
you,
as
right?
I was asking it, I heard it change.
Like, you
That's
think I'm
pretty
over here
dope.
slacking?
Nah, bro. I know
You
you're on top
pass
of
me
this
that aux cord.
shit. Yo, pass me the aux. I gotta play some D&D ambience. Lo-fi
Sorry,
hip-hop for studying / relaxing. Okay. So, everybody's entering this pub, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you all walk in, you feel a weight get removed from your shoulders that it feels like you didn't know you had. And you realize, everyone except Murgo, by the way, feels this. And you realize your magic is no longer usable. This building has an anti-magic field around it.
Then I don't feel anything because I'm not using magic.
No, but you have magic abilities, right?
You're right. I do. It's magic. It's just not arcane.
Yeah, but it's just an anti-magic field, so spells aren't
I
usable
get it.
here, except for
Okay.
Murgo. Murgo, you don't feel any different, and you seem very confused. It's very confusing seeing these people around you kind of stagger for a moment and seem to be very confused before they realize their magic is no longer usable.
Is everyone all right? I mean, we've only
Alright.
just gotten in here. You shouldn't be drunk just yet.
Trying to play
Take a
with
step
water
back
and
out.
I can't play with the water right now, okay?
If you take a step back out, you can feel your magic surge back into your body.
I'm
I
unable
look
to use
very,
my,
very uneased.
I think Gerard is quite at peace here. This is a nice
I'm
nice
just
place.
gonna-
No fucking magic.
whisper over to Murgo and say, I'm unable to use my abilities. This is
Do
not
I-
good. I don't like this.
Well,
do I
I'll say
feel-
this is the best I've felt in a long time. I head over to the bar.
Hang on, well, I want to see. We're still in the entrance. Iona, you said...
No, you're fine. They can keep going. Iona's just. Do I feel like any the loss of magic?
she-
Do I feel like I suddenly have a loss of like my being as a
Shape-shifting ability?
changeling, or is it just like the powers?
No,
Is
you're
she-
still capable
Stuff.
of being... You're still capable of changing, but everything externally...
Yeah. What about like the markings that I would have had normally? Would those still like?
They
be-
disappear as you walk in.
I'll walk back in then, a little bit more excited, and I'll just kind of cautiously follow the rest.
Okay, Murgo, what are you thinking during this?
Actually, when I do that,
Well,
I'm gonna change back to a changeling
Okay,
if the markings are gone.
yeah, I'm totally okay with that.
I just whispered to Murgo that I can't cast my spells as well.
Mhm.
Well, let's not draw any attention to that now, should we?
I
And this is
What a
something, by the way,
save
that
What a save.
you are all, by the way, I just want to clarify this. You can all see that Murgo did not get affected by whatever happened to you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure.
Yeah.
Do you not
glass cannon.
feel different?
Oh, my dear, I always feel good.
Iona looks into herself a little bit for a moment.
I've got a lot of self-worth I gotta find in myself.
This young girl who's just been
You don't have
traveling
to
alone her
answer
whole
this.
life.
What'd you say?
You don't have to answer this. However, is this because he's a wizard and it's all like learned spells? Is that why?
No. That is
Totally-
definitely not why.
I was
totally
gonna say,
different.
can I use my limited arcane knowledge to think
Actually, yeah.
about what the fuck happened?
Can I do an Arcana check on if I would know why Murgo might not be affected? if
Is
he told
Murgo
us
not
that?
curious at all about this? I'm just wondering.
Murgo is definitely curious, and he's
Okay,
going to
let Murgo
explore this
roll.
later in his fucking room with himself.
Is he okay? Does he need like to call anybody in? He's about to explore some parts of himself even he didn't realize.
Yeah, but he's going to do that alone in his room. He doesn't want to spread that he's freaking out around.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
I
no.
know Iona might be too preoccupied with her own weird thoughts about what's happening too to even care.
I'm
But
not
then again,
trying
he's
to-
also
Yeah, go for it.
incredibly curious about what is happening to everyone else that is not affecting him, but he's going to push past it and get on.
Okay.
I'm not
because
trying
you're
to
an
show
elf.
that I'm 100%
It is not because he's an elf.
It's
alarmed.
not because he's immune to charms.
It's not.
I figured it's like this is an illusion, and we all got trapped.
You
except
can
him,
look
'cause-
around. You can look around and see that there are other wizards and other elves in this pub.
Right. Okay.
I'm just
Alright.
trying to, like... I'm not trying to be alarmed,
Mhm.
but I'm trying to figure out what the fuck happened.
Sure, you can roll an arcane check.
Let's see. Please be better.
Hey.
Okay, 20.
Ooh,
You
that's
have
probably
no
better than what I was
idea.
going to roll.
What?
You have no idea.
What the fuck?
You
Oh,
search.
this is gonna-
You search your mind for what could possibly be making it so that Murgo is unaffected, but everything you can think of is being ruled out by the observations around you of other patrons in this pub.
Mhm.
Can I do insight or I always forget if insight or perception would be better on like if I can see what might be possibly causing this like aura of
So insight
No magic?
would be specifically on a person and what they're really thinking
Yeah.
in their head.
Oh, okay.
Perception
Got
would be your surroundings.
general.
Investigation would be a specific thing in your surroundings.
Yeah.
Oh, then maybe investigation would be better then.
And you're looking for what exactly?
Well, if I can see what if there are like remnants of what is causing this aura of like
That
no
would just be
sense
perception.
of magical power, would that just be general perception then? Okay.
Let me do this then before you roll that. As you've walked in, you can see an older Arakakra gentleman to the left of you as you walk in, who seems to be kind of manning the door. He's sitting at a stool with a podium in front of him. And he sees you looking around. He's like, "You felt it, didn't you?"
What did I fail?
No, you felt it in your
Oh,
bones.
Yes.
Maybe a little bit?
It's the
I don't
anti-magic
have
field.
bones.
It's the anti-magic field. It was me. I did it. I'm Peepaw. I did it. I made the
I
anti-magic
don't
field.
have bones, though.
Are you
Whatever you got, your jiggly jelly body.
My what?
did you come up with it?
I cast it on the whole building.
Such
I'm
remarkableness.
I'm Peepaw, motherfucker. I cast anti-magic. Anti-magic.
Excuse me,
Anti-magic
Mr.
field.
Peepaw.
Yeah.
I'm quite curious about the nature of this spell. I've never felt such effects before.
Wait. Well, your magic's gone. That's what happens when you go into the anti-magic field.
Yes, but if you could teach me this magnificent spell you have
Oh, no,
created.
I can't. No, I can't do that.
Well, I go into I take my book out in front of the bird, in front of the Kenku. Does my book have any knowledge on how to talk to this guy in simple words?
So your book mostly deals with etiquette,
Oh, okay.
and let's say you have advantage on any. We'll do this. This is the gameplay effect it'll have. You have advantage on any deception, persuasion, those kind of checks.
Okay, cool.
Against.
No,
any Aarakocra from here on.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I can't help you, but welcome to the Sleepless Stars. It's the pub I work at.
Well, excellent, my good sir. You wouldn't happen to know the room fare for the night, would you?
Yeah, I deal with the rooms. Hang on, let me bring up the room fare. Hang on.
Why is this guy giving me Rick and Morty vibes?
How is it Rick and Morty vibes? What is the Rick and Morty vibe?
What's his name again? What's his name again?
Peepaw. Peepaw.
Oh,
I'm Peepaw.
I'm Peepaw.
I'm Pickle Rick.
Oh, yeah,
I'm Tiny Rick.
I'm Pickle Rick.
I'm Pickle
I made this
Peepaw.
whole thing. I'm Peepaw.